Hey y'all, it's been a little minute. I know I have been MIA. Y'all, I've been over here moving, transitioning. It's been a lot going on. So thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm coming live. Well, not so much live, but here we are getting into our weekly channeled messages. So these are general messages. Keep in mind, the most accurate reading you can get is a personal tarot reading. So that information is in my description box if you would like to book one of those with me. But we gonna go ahead, y'all, and see what's kind of going on here with this upcoming week. Happy April, happy Aries season, you know, the astrological new year, all of that good stuff. It's spring. Like, how are y'all feeling? Go ahead and comment below. Let me know, like, how are you feeling this spring? Do you feel that sense of newness and kind of like rebirth in the air? Or are you feeling something different? You know, whatever it is you're feeling, it is valid. You know, we're not required to feel just one certain kind of way just because maybe it's kind of like a theme coming up, or a lot of other people might be feeling that way. So let me know in the comments how you're feeling about spring. Okay. I'm just over here shuffling and seeing what's coming out here. So we'll start getting into some of these messages. Someone out there is hard at work, or at least that is the energy for the upcoming week. It's about getting into your rituals, into your routines, your habits. So this is where you are developing more discipline for some of you that have been feeling just maybe a little all over the place with your efforts, not as focused as you would like to be. This is an energy in this upcoming week that's really inviting us to kind of hone in here on our responsibilities, on you know, what we need to get done, you know, the things that we also find valuable too. I'm getting an energy of procrastination. All right, so look, I'm guilty too. Look, I ain't gonna act like I'm far from perfect, but procrastination is totally my thing, especially as like Aries too. I'm like, oh yes, I just live for the thrill of getting something done like at the last minute for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. It's just in me. I'm sorry. But some of you may be like that as well, okay? Where it's just like you just kind of over there dragging your feet, and you'll get it done at the very last minute. So this could also be about maybe developing some different habits here where your efforts are a little more like consistent, you know, and not so much just like always rushing towards the end. So once again, there is just this element of developing or cultivating more discipline in your life, more routine. I just saw 333 on the timer here. So this can be regarding something that you're creating as well, things that can earn you money. You know, anything that you're wanting to manifest here, you're gonna have to have a level of discipline. So picking up on Saturn's energies. So as you know, we just had Saturn move out of Aquarius and into Pisces not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago, if that. So Saturn is the planet of responsibility. If you are experiencing your Saturn return or have experienced that, you know it's very much about this 8 of Pentacles, all right? It's about putting in the work. It's about sometimes delayed rewards, right? Feeling like, man, I'm doing all of this, but for what? But for what? All right? Yeah. Having to balance quite a bit in life here with the 2 of Pentacles. For some of you, it may be difficult for you to kind of find that work-life balance. For others of you, you may be working multiple jobs, multiple businesses, just kind of got a lot of different things that you're trying to keep afloat here, right? I'm getting you're needing help. You're needing connections here with the Three of Cups. You're needing to collaborate. Ooh, didn't I say 333? Ooh, yes. Okay, so Three of Cups here. Some of you, this is regarding a collaboration here, most likely between you and two other people. We have the Page of Cups here. For some of you, this could involve a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So this is what's going to kind of take your efforts a little further along here, is by developing the support that you need. Oh, Saturn in Pisces, Page of Cups. I love this. So, you know, Pisces is all about love at the end of the day. You know, they kind of represent that spiritual, unconditional type of love here. And it doesn't mean that they don't have boundaries and they don't know when to cut that shit off, because they do. But, you know, Pisces is someone who does love others and does desire to connect with others on that emotional level. Okay, so for some of you, this might not even necessarily be about a business or creative collaboration, although for some of you it is. I'm also getting friendships when we're talking about the Three of Cups and the Page of Cups too. You know, sometimes it can be read as a romantic card, but I usually see this more as like a friend, someone that's, you know, really interested in maybe helping you get ahead in some way. Someone that they seem pretty genuine here. They may be very, that's why I keep leaning into something creative, because it's the Page of Cups. So there may be kind of artsy, creative in some type of way, eccentric even. Yeah, I like that. They may have a cool, like a different style of dressing or something, like very unique in their expression of that. Okay. For some of you, you could be getting asked out on a date. That could definitely be a thing here with the Three of Cups and the Page of Cups. We just got cards flipping out here. We got all the cups. Queen of Cups. Okay, so yes, there's definitely strong water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's coming up in this reading. Let me pull out the rest of these cards, see what we have going on here. Yeah, there's a need for you to find that balance between work and play. It's important for you to connect here in this upcoming week. Reach out, seek camaraderie, you know, being amongst people that you love. There may be a lot of opportunities to do that here for you this week. Maybe you do have some things planned. With the Three of Cups, there can be some sort of celebration that's taking place this upcoming week. I'm getting that someone may be celebrating a pregnancy announcement. Congratulations if that is the case. You may be a water sign. You could be pregnant with a water sign too, with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Now, for others of you, as I mentioned, these could be people that you're partnering with in relation to work, business, or even just on a friendship level as well. There does seem to be a focus on the emotional aspect of your connections here in this upcoming week. We've got quite a bit of cups coming up in this spread here. So we do have the 8 of Cups. Speaking of cups, more cups. So there's an element of moving on from something, letting something go, or seeking more, okay? I am seeing seeking more, especially with the 4 of Cups coming through here as well. There may be a level of dissatisfaction somewhere, okay? For some of you, interesting, the 4 of Cups is right underneath this 3 of Cups. For some of you, a level of dissatisfaction with your social life, maybe with your friends or something like that. For those of you that feel like, oh, I don't really have friends, like even feeling dissatisfied about that, like, and everyone's not like that. You know, some people are just like, hey, I'm fine actually, and that's totally cool. This might not be your reading, but yes, there is a sense of not being satisfied. And for some of you, I will say there's a level of openness that is being required of you that you might not really be receptive to. So for some of you, if you're wondering like, why is this area of my life like so dry? It could be like because you're not accepting invitations, because you're not texting people back. You know, it could be just little things like that where you do essentially become like disconnected. I'm seeing a lot of solitude here between the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Now, that could be that element of balance that's coming into play with the 2 of Pentacles and this need to find that flow, okay, within the different aspects of your life, you know, within work and your personal and social, emotional life. That's why we've got the waves going up and down here in the background. So for some of you too, there's something about your spending, emotional spending, to be mindful of that here with the 3 of Cups. I just saw 1313 on the screen, so that's definitely a confirmation there. Be mindful of your spending, especially when you're out drinking and having a good time and things of that nature. Even if you have it, sometimes it's not so much about, you know, having to spend it. Make sure that other aspects of your finances are doing well, you know, as far as your savings and debts and things of that nature. So I just see a lot of drinks flowing here. So I don't know, someone's going out here this week. It looks fun, but definitely just be mindful of, as mentioned, maybe some of that emotional spending, right? That comes in when we are feeling dissatisfied, 4 of Cups, feeling a little bored, feeling like we're just kind of going through the motions of day-to-day life, and it's just like so blah. It's like, where's the excitement? Where's the adventure? And that's what you're seeking here with this 8 of Cups. Where's the fulfillment? That's what the Queen of Cups ultimately wants. And you seem to be pretty locked in on whatever this is, you know, just her gaze on this thing here. So it's like she's attained the fulfillment, okay? It's here and she's protecting it. You know, kind of that's like a mother bear type of vibe is what I'm picking up on. Mars in Cancer, yes. Mars in Cancer, she's protecting this fulfillment, this happiness that is associated here with the cups. So some of you are protecting your happiness, your emotional well-being by walking away from something, 8 of Cups, that you feel is just like, it's just not quite right with the 4 of Cups, or it's just not enough. I'm hearing that Brandy song, Almost Doesn't Count. Dang. Hey, be like that. So yeah, but I get in you walking away, it is going to open up the door for something more solid here with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So there is an element of new beginnings that are going to be established in things that are I'm hearing on an even playing field with you, where true growth can happen as well. So for those of you that may have felt like, okay, things are a little stagnant in this situation, there's something opening up here for you with this Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be getting a new job offer. Congratulations. Now you're going to be getting approved for like a house or something. When we're talking about the Pentacles, we're talking about a major investment. This could be like a car or something like that. Maybe you're trying to get a loan. So the Ace of Pentacles can definitely be you getting an offer here. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, for some, you may be moving house, moving job. You have the 9 of Wands. You tired, okay? You are very tired. You've been doing a lot. For some of you, this is that, going back to that 2 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, it's just been so much work and so much socializing and so much this and so much that. And it's like, when can I take a break? When can I take a pause here? So when you give yourself permission to take a pause. So definitely give yourself that permission this upcoming week. You deserve it. Some of you may need to kind of get a little more stiff, a little more firm with your boundaries, all right? With that Queen of Cups, you could be coming through as just like very giving and supportive, and you're just kind of like pouring into other people. And this lack of fulfillment sometimes that comes up with the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Cups is sometimes us feeling a little disconnected from ourselves because we haven't been nurturing ourselves enough. We haven't been pouring into ourselves enough. We've been pouring all of that energy possibly into our relationships, 3 of Cups, maybe friendships here. So definitely, it's not to say, oh my gosh, don't, like, no, it's not about cutting your friends off or anything like that. But I do see that it is important for you to take some space for you, to have some you time here as well. We have the 6 of Cups. For some of you, this is, there's a decision that some of you have been weighing with this 2 of Pentacles. what's practical, like versus like your heart, basically. There is a connection here for some of you from your past, okay? It doesn't have to be an ex, it could be, but it could also be an old friend. It could be someone you used to work with, you know, a family member you ain't talked to in a while, all right? It could be anybody. I will say with the 9 of Wands, you seem a little defensive when it comes to this person. Maybe they have caused you some sort of pain, or I don't know, you just kind of like really leery of this individual with the 6 of Cups, because we got the 9 of Swords too. It's like something about them when they're around or when they're in your energy, it causes a lot of anxiety and worry. So this feels like really unsettled. Maybe that's what's going on here for some of you with this 6 of Cups. It's like some sort of unsettled business. So there could be definitely, with the 3 of Cups, this can be reunion, reconciliation with the Page of Cups, and apology here as well. Especially with the 6 of Cups. Somebody may be wanting to start over, start fresh, the Fool. Let's have a new beginning. For some of you, you're choosing your new beginning and going like solo, okay? The Fool, like, he ain't traveling with nobody. Like, I'm doing my own thing. Okay. Some of you, once again, may be moving. I see that coming through very strongly. Congratulations. There could be a little travel involved. For some of you, this is like to a different state or something. It seems like a pretty exciting move, a big adventure. The Fool can be a new beginning in any area of life though too. I did mention Ace of Pentacles can be a new job for some. You are definitely getting that money, money, money. It is coming, okay? If you've been wondering. Interesting. And the Fool is the only major arcana card in our spread. Yes. Okay. And I just saw 2244 on the screen. So another angel number. So the Fool does represent, like I said, new beginnings, new possibilities. There's an energy of wiping the slate clean. I just heard character reset, character reset. That is really interesting. It's like you're going through a reset of some sort. And it would make sense. We're in Aries season. So, you know, it's all about the I am. And, you know, how are you defining yourself here? Possibly within this new astrological year. Okay. What was it? It was character reset. Yeah. I feel like I really need to write that down. Okay. I don't want to forget that. So yes, there is a character reset of some sort that is happening here. Maybe even people in your life, character reset, right? The people in your life, and maybe who you're prioritizing, spending more time with, are changing as well. You've got a lot of water energies coming through. So even if they're not water signs, there seems to be an invitation here to kind of embody more of the watery traits here of empathy, compassion, kindness, love, connection, intimacy. You know, this is the realm of relationship here. Let's pull some oracle cards. Get some oracle cards and see any other messages I got coming through here. Beautiful. Oh yeah. We have dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay. That is very much what the Fool is about. It's like, let's switch it up. Let's you know, freshen it up in this bitch. Okay. The energy is stale. And you know, for some of you, this is within your connections where it's like the energy is stale, baby. What are we doing here? We need to freshen it up. You know, some of you may be choosing to, you know, actively participate in, you know, freshening up your connections. Others of you may be choosing to be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna go seek new opportunities elsewhere. Okay. With this Fool, some of you may be feeling like that's the risk I want to take. Like, I'm not afraid to be alone, right? Especially if I'm not satisfied with the people that I'm around in whatever capacity these relationships are. It's like, whatever. I'm not afraid to do me. 2626, I just saw on the screen there as well. Another angel number here. I'm getting also the 26 could be a significant date in April. Nice. Thank you, Spirit. Soul family, yes, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So you're connecting with the right people too. So if certain people are cycling out, just, you know, and I don't even necessarily get it as a complete cycling out, especially with the 8 of Cups. There's not always this finality to it. Sometimes it's like, all right, I'm going away for a little while. I'll be back maybe. Okay. So for some of you, once again, the character reset, where there are other relationships that are becoming a little bit more of a priority for whatever reason. You know, maybe you're in a new soul contract or something. There's just something new here, right? Where there's a little shift taking place. For some of you, you know, that have been feeling like really lonely and like, man, I don't got no soul family. Where my soul family at? What's going on here? I guess some of you, if you've been thinking about moving, go, okay? That is where you're going to be finding your soul family. I'm getting that message strong. For some of you, you may be moving to the mountains or something like that. But I'm also getting, for some, like by the sea. So I don't know, kind of getting some California vibes. Yeah, kind of getting some California vibes here for some of you. And Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, excuse me, it's happening. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Okay, so for you, your heaven on earth does have a lot to do with you being with the right people, right? Being surrounded by the people that see you, love you, support you. Once again, this is about like heart-centered connections. This is not based on ego. This is not just solely based on being around people because, oh, they got this going on, they've got that, and you know, they make this amount of money, they got this fancy title, and they've got all of these followers, and da-da-da-da. It's not about that no more. You know, if it ever was, I mean, it wasn't for me, but for some people, hey, maybe that was a thing, but I am seeing a shift in the energy where it's like, nah, like, you know, do we have a real connection here? Is there a real bond that's taking place here? Are we really family or not, right? Because you could have friends that are, you know, they're cool people or whatever, but, you know, do you consider them your family, right? You know, are y'all close like that? You know I got some friends who, yeah, I very much do consider like family, right? And then it's like some friends that I'm like, hey, we cool, like, we ain't that close, but, you know, you still my friend or whatever. And it's not to say that they can't get to that position of becoming family too. You know, that's kind of a process, everybody's own process there. But it's so funny because I was just watching a podcast, Lovers and Friends. Is that what it was called? Look, don't quote me. And it was about like friends and people that felt like I don't have any friends, and like, how can I make friends, and you know, what is going on here. It was a really interesting episode. I'll have to link it in the description, okay? If I forget, and if you really want to watch it, and you can't just find it by searching, I'm pretty sure, look, I'm gonna pull up my search or my history here. While I am finishing up this reading, so I'm going to just pull maybe a couple more cards and I'm gonna wrap up. I gotta go pull up on my homegirl. It's her baby birthday, so I'm gonna go pull up for the party. Okay. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. It's funny, I'm over here shuffling. I guess I gotta show you these two. And these two flipped from the deck. I'm over here shuffling a completely new deck. And these kind of like flipped out in some really awkward way that just always seems to happen for me. So, ooh, child, let me get some water. So we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you, okay? So for those of you that feel like you're going through a challenging energy right now, yeah, especially with this 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Maybe feeling lonely, feeling isolated, anxious, stressed out. Once again, kind of a lack of support maybe. I'm also getting, I thought it was funny because you also have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you, which is literally the Fool card. Okay, so confirmation of that. Got the full moon. Full moon in Libra may be significant, interesting. Libra is a relationship-oriented sign. So for some of you, yeah, there is something about finding a sense of balance for some within your connections. That seems to be really important in this upcoming week. Maybe like getting clear on certain boundaries or expectations. I just saw 222 here as well. Because sometimes those things change, you know, throughout a relationship cycle, or, you know, the history of a relationship. So that may be something worth checking in with. If there's like any relationships, especially that are, once again, making you feel a little anxious, a little nervous. Some of you may be, so there could be some CPTSD that I'm seeing possibly being triggered here. So be mindful of that as well. You know, and some of those beliefs that we have that reiterate this idea that it's not safe to connect with other people. Yeah. Let's see. I'm over here trying to find this video. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards and get y'all wrapped up for today. Okay, yeah, it is called Lovers and Friends Podcast with Shan Boodram. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But the episode is, I'm a grown-ass woman without any friends, okay? So I'll try to remember to link it, but yeah, that's coming through, especially with that soul family card, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. You're definitely not meant to do it alone. Like I said, some of you, you're meant to move. Yeah, ooh, yeah. I'm seeing for some of you, like your hometown is very constricting. It's limiting you in your social life. Some of you may be at home with parents, you know, and you might still be young and trying to figure some things out. So that's definitely understandable. But I'm sensing that you're ready to kind of like spread your wings and to kind of get out of a space that, yeah, I don't know. I just get, you might be feeling really, it's confining or limiting. And it is something about you moving and changing your environment in some way that's going to bring you that fulfillment that you want within this area of life. You know, maybe the desire is to feel at home with others, to feel safe with others, right? To know that it's okay to let my guards down, to trust others. It's okay to trust my connection with others as well, and to be secure within my connections with others, because I am connecting with genuine people. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, people that are genuinely loving, caring, empathetic, right? Some of you could be doing some traveling here with the Fool as well. Okay. Nice. We have fertility coming through for some of you. All right. And for all of us, because this doesn't have to be like literal fertility, although for those of you wanting to have a child, this could be a really good sign for that. I did mention, yeah, the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Somebody could be celebrating that they're pregnant, okay? Congratulations, definitely. For others of you, this can be, you know, fertility coming through in another area of your life, especially within career and business and finance, okay? Your investments, things of that nature. Ooh, some of you are getting a house. Yeah, that's what you're worried about. You've been stressing about. That's this house in the background. This is you like getting the offer or whatever. Like, yeah, we're gonna take your offer basically. Congrats, congrats. And yeah, you may be moving in as soon as like Aries season. This could be coming up pretty quickly. New beginnings come through. Yes, I love it. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. And it's interesting, all of these cards are in the same column. All right, so there's new emotional beginnings, new friendships, new relationships, new budding romances. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new job, new business opportunity, new clients, customers, you know, whatever. And then we have the Fool. For some of you, a new environment, a new home, a new workspace, like a new you. Okay, it looks really good, y'all. I love it. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the reading here. If this resonated, feel free to like, leave me a little comment below. Let me know your vibes, how you're feeling as we transition into, or we're in Aries season now, and we're in the astrological new year. Are you feeling like the Fool? Or if you're not, that's okay too. You know, if you're feeling like the Nine of Swords, then let me know so we can all provide you with some support, some good vibes and all that stuff in the comments, because that's what this space is for. All right, my loves. So with that being said, thank you again for your patience with me. I know I've been busy. I'm over here moving and stuff and, you know, still getting settled. But it's always so good to connect with you all. Sending you so much love. Have a beautiful week ahead, and I'll see y'all next week. Okay, bye.